Hello, my name's Martin. Welcome to Strat Chat. This is episode 9, I think, of our Bosnian run. I think we've run into some difficulties. I think we've realised, we've been told by Chris and Elira, our plans are in tatters. So plan A was to become a liege, become a vassal of the Byzantine Empire, take it over, and therefore immediately kind of take control of a huge amount of the South Slav land. Two main problems with that. One, you can't unite the South Slavs if you've got an emperor title, so that's out, full stop. Elira pointed out I probably couldn't hang on to it anyway because I'm the wrong culture, I'm the wrong religion, everybody would rise up against me and I'd lose. So we need another plan. And actually, I think this is a really difficult challenge. It's a really difficult challenge for three reasons, I think. One, we're surrounded by very, very powerful empires. Obviously, we joined the Byzantine Empire, but that was one big empire, and that was partly why we joined it. We've got the Hungarians to the north of us, and we've got an absolutely massive Holy Roman Empire to the kind of like the north and the west of us. Taking land from any of those is going to be difficult. So at least inside the Byzantine Empire, we've got some sort of a chance of kind of like sort of taking land. But then we've got the problem of succession. It doesn't look like I'm going to have a son to inherit. I've got 6 girls, so I need to do some real work on my succession. The other problem is that once I start to expand, unless I can kind of do it in one lifetime, I'm going to find myself full of like kind of several kingdoms, and then of course my main primary character is going to pass away, and it may very well be that unless I've done a very good job of managing it, I lose much of the land that I've conquered, and kind of almost have to sort of start again. So the first thing I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be trying to keep Dobroslav II alive. He doesn't seem to be particularly well. He seems to be having all sorts of problems with his health, but we're going to try and keep him alive. We're going to try and build up 1500 prestige, and we are going to put a feudal elective into our second duchy. So what will happen is, no matter how many children I have when I die, my primary heir will get the Kingdom of Bosnian title and 2 dukedoms and all the associated counties with it. So my kind of central power base kind of like remains intact. The other thing is I do have hooks on some of my daughters. I'm going to have a little bit of a look at who I want to be my primary heir. So it might be that I can possibly get one of the girls sent off to a nunnery or something like that. Get her out of the line of succession because perhaps there's one younger that's more suitable to be my successor. I definitely feel that Dobroslav II has not got a long time left to live. Therefore, one of his daughters is going to become my main character relatively soon. My idea is that we then build up the Kingdom of Bosnia. We make it more and more and more powerful over perhaps the lifetime of one of his daughters. Perhaps 40 years reign, 30, 40 years reign, maybe longer. And only after that reign, having prepared very, very carefully for it, will we consider perhaps with a relatively young leader to try and unite the South Slavs in kind of one massive kind of like campaign. I think the South Slav decision gives you an empire title. So if somebody can do it all in one go, get the empire title, that sorts out the succession for beyond this challenge. Let's shrink my head and get into some of the details. Yeah, the Empire Slavia title, that's exactly what we will eventually want, but that's going to be quite a long way off. Right, so we need a lot more. We need about 1,000 more prestige. Let's think about how we could perhaps do that. Can we romance her? No, I think we've already done all those sorts of things. Right, we're trying to murder Basileus, and that's so that we can improve our contract and we can become his steward. I don't think we got enough money yet for a really, really good hunt, so let's just hang on till we got about 300. Okay, so we got agents joining the scheme to murder Basileus. Okay, so I'm not quite sure why we're no longer betrothed, but it's actually quite a good thing because it was a patrilineal marriage. She's uninspiring. The next daughter down is quite a bit younger and a little bit better. Yeah, So I think if we can get rid of this one, ask to take vows. Super. That drops her out, and that'll make Miroslava our primary heir. Break this betrothal. Yeah, I've a hook on all of them. I think if I actually think that I'm going to die, I pick the best one and I make all of them take vows, take holy vows. I think that's the trick. Anyway, let's keep going because we want 1,500 prestige. Right, we don't want this as our education focus. Right, we've got to put her in stewardship, I think. It's not ideal, but I think that's what we have to do. Whoever we have has to be in stewardship. Okay, that's problematic. So Basileus knows we're trying to murder him. Okay. But it has crept into Vukovar. Obviously, we put him on control plague. Definitely want to isolate the capital. And this is our first serious impact of a plague. So see what happens. Oh, we just joined a new era. All we can do is just really hope that it doesn't spread much further. Right, it seems to me we're not going to murder Basileus. So let's murder his steward in the hope of... Wait and see if we get some hooks. Oh, we've had... Oh, good. Mild epidemic prevention. Well, that's helpful. Oh, look at these payments. Okay, leave him. We might now be able to afford a hunt. Okay, so let's go for a hunt. Stay falconry because I'm not very good at hunting. She's excellent, so we'll hang on to her. No danger in travelling. We may not be able to go any higher. Okay, let's do it. Get rid of a load of stress. Hopefully get enough prestige. Let's also see if we find somebody good to marry for our heir. No, this is what we want. So, not lowborn. Okay. She's 12, so we want somebody kind of in the same region as us, age-wise. Tybalt here. Look, really, really good range of skills. Intelligent. I like this. Gives us a very, very unimportant alliance, but we don't lose legitimacy because he's not lowborn. Perfect. Right, we'll marry him in a few years' time. 55 from Duke Leon, Bulgaria. Always a pleasure doing business with you. Right, we've got our primary heir married, betrothed. So I guess we'll go after a pheasant or a duck. Let's go after a pheasant. Sounds better. Lost a bit of stress. It was one of the things I wanted to achieve. What literally just happened? I didn't read it. I've gained 0 prestige. Okay. Let's get ourselves back up to 300 and try again. Right, he's happy. Let's sway somebody else. Right, he's probably not going to get to here, and if he does, he's not going to get much benefit out of it. Let's switch him to learning. Let's look. We entered a new era, so let's just have a look at our culture and our innovations. 43 years to get banking. Let's do it, and then we can build the mines. Okay, so I can't do another hunt because something went wrong with that last hunt. I've got to wait another couple of years. So let's do a feast. Might do me some other benefits as well. We do need to lose stress, so we're going to stick with that. Though I do want to be pushing my legend at some point. Already got 35. Already doing better than I did on the hunt. Oh, we got a blackmail. Okay, can that be used? Yes. Oh, this is a money one. I can lose a lot of stress here. Well, that's one of our goals, so let's do that. Let's just lose a lot of stress. Right, this helps us to deal with the illness. Oh, I changed a chapter. 64% chance of change a chapter of a new king. Well, let's do this. Yes, excellent. Right, let's do interesting conversation because that'll improve the speed at which we're getting innovations. Well, we'd have to do this one because it's going to give us a little bit more monthly prestige. Right, I can have Legendary Feast. Ah, this character had their legends sung in a great feast. This is going to increase the spread. That looks really good. Right, let's go for this one. So we're going to be spreading our legend better. And that's it. All I've got is 225. Well, I've lost the trait Wounded. I do actually seem to be... My health does seem to be improving. Any hope of my wife giving me another child at 50? Probably not. Maybe a Grand Tour. That might be the way to get the prestige I need. Let's go for this one. Drinking moderation, 150. Okay, so she's off to be she's going to be a tough soldier and a logistician, but she's going off to be a nun. Perfect education for her. Okay, so that's not going to take place either. Right, we've now got promoters leaving. Right, I think we need to be looking at this. Court Chronicler. Right, we've got a good one. Let's appoint him. So this is expensive. Let's put it on this one. So hopefully this is going to start spreading. Store subjects. Okay, super. I'm going for the 275. Right. I think I can now afford the court journey, the Grand Tour. The Grand Tour. Majesty Tour, because we want a load of prestige. We obviously need to see our Duke and our 2 major counts. Anything I can do to increase the prestige? Well, let's use it to spread our legend as well. We should still have enough at the end, hopefully, in order to do the feudal elective. Another 75. I'm over 1,000 already. Okay, I don't think any of these are particularly bad. The stress gain is a bit of an issue. This is partly why the money's not that good. I've got lots of places. I should have done that from the beginning of the episode. Lots of places that are not 100%. I mean, only down 98. I mean, it's not a huge amount. 89 here for Donny-Kraj. County of Zavesh. Okay, that was a mistake. Bad mistake. Oh, we could have the King of Hungary promoting us. Oh, we'll definitely go for that. I lost. It was a 75% chance that working out as well. Never mind. Oh, 30% lifestyle experience. Let's go for this. Increase the speed at which we get banking. We're probably going to get 400 at the end, whatever. So let's make no demands. Make no demands. Regain control in our territory, in our domain. Right, who are we meeting now? This is one of our counts, isn't it? Oh, my wife has died. Okay, we need to deal with that. I don't want to be the spy master. I'll accept, but... Give me a boy. Well, this will make the tour more majestic. Okay, let's go for this. We can get up to here. Oh, I like that. Right, I'm over 1,500. Okay, right, so we can do it. So we look at the duchies. This one here. Add law. Feudal elective. Perfect. Right, we get our daughter. Miroslava. Upper Bosnia is also her. Okay, so I think she's inheriting pretty much everything now. Yeah, she would inherit everything. I don't even need a boy. The only thing is it might be quite nice to have a boy with the genius trait of the potential new mother. 64 baronies. Right, what am I now trying to achieve? Right, I need everything at 100%. I want to really improve my money situation. I really need to murder him. Should have been able to murder him. I think I was really, really unlucky. Well, perhaps he'll die in battle or something. I didn't realise that Vukovar wasn't converted. Let's send him there. I mean, she's a really good queen. A really good queen. Who am I? Right, I'm swaying Osmond, which is a good idea. I ought to sway my queen. She's kind of a little bit meh about me. I think this is disappearing. So I need to do things like holding court because I just need to get to ordinary legitimacy. Ooh, I'm infirm. It is going up, so I think we'll go to a suitable court grandeur in a moment. But infirm is not good. Good job I got such a good wife. Hang on. We've now got famine fever. So camp fever, I think, is receding. Yeah, I think it is receding. We now have famine fever down here, so we're on attack from two sides. Camp fever was really bad as well. So let's hope that is disappearing. We got it coming in here. Okay, something to watch. We're still paying to keep our physician on controlling it. Okay, super. Let's just have a look at how long it's going to take at the moment to get banking, assuming I live 44 years. It's actually got slower because of me becoming infirm. If I do this, changes to 37. That's quite a big difference, isn't it? Ah, I've had a legend promoter join. That's great news. Now, this is going to help us with our legitimacy. Gained 50 grandeur. Sorry, not grandeur. Legitimacy, but that's really good. So we're moving ourselves up in the right direction. Right, the other thing I can do then is petition my liege. I got a new. So we want a mountaineer. It's made it safer. That looks good. Okay, let's go. So the idea is now we're trying to get our new liege on our side so that we can get guaranteed rights to the council. The other thing is I could just simply wait to die and then we can just do it. It would be easy. Chancellor. Right, we'll go for it, but it's a shame. I haven't got a court physician. Okay, let's see if I can find myself a really good court physician. Oh yeah. Let's blackmail her. Okay, I've got a hook on her. So we can invite her to court. We can make her our physician. I think she will be good. Okay, super. Okay, super. Right, I think we are done here. No, Donji Crouch. We need to finish that. That'll just finish that off. Okay, I gained a lot of lifestyle experience, but in other respects, it hasn't gone very well. Okay, so my daughter's grown up. She's not amazing, but she's what she is. Oh, my daughter's betrothed has died. I mean, my health does seem to be, well, I'm still infirm, but health does seem to have improved somewhat. I mean, what about marrying a 51-year-old genius with the purpose of trying to make a really good heir? Is he really the youngest genius? He's the only genius. Well, there's no rush to marry her. Let's wait and see if something better shows up. Okay, we've got increased control. Okay, so we have 100% control in all of our except why not in Donji Kraji? Okay, let's send him back to Donji Kraji. Doesn't matter how many times I get it. Yeah, I'm kind of failing to achieve almost any of my goals. I kind of thought I might be dead by now, and that would be interesting. So, okay, current plan is, okay, so our liege is this person. If I pass away, I can change my contract again. That becomes really, really easy. I'm not doing a very good job of getting her to like me, but I could do this. Sway, what's the chance? 52%. It could take forever, isn't it? So Elira said that the trick is to join her wars. So if I join her wars, I mean, like, she's in a war at the moment. Can I join that? Fellow vassals, I don't think I get the credit for joining this. But let's join it anyway, and just see how this all sorts of work, how this sort of works. Okay, so I've joined the war. I don't know if it's going to help. I don't think it will. I think it has to be kind of foreign wars. But let's try this out anyway. It won't really cost us very much to try and kind of get involved. We could do with a little bit more money. It doesn't look like I'm going to die. I'm infirm, which isn't great. I need to just carry on trying to invest in my land now. I've sorted out the succession. I suppose that's the main thing that we've actually managed to achieve. We have been spreading this somewhat. Do you know what? The other possibility is that I actually start. Yeah, so we're spreading our legend, which is nice. We've achieved that. We've managed not to die. We've managed to sort the succession out for future. We have a wife who, if I can make her pregnant, will give us lots and lots of, will give us potentially a very, very good heir. We've managed to survive our first attack of the plague, which was really, really good. I think we did very, very well there. Really held it into Vukovar, which I presume has a lower development, but it's going up really, really quickly. Okay, so when we come back on Tuesday, I'm kind of assuming that he's going to carry on living. It's a shame that he's infirm. That's not great, but he is functioning as a ruler. Still has really, really high stewardship. Great wife. Daughter will take over at some point. So I think what we'll do is we'll just be saving up money. That's all we're going to do. Saving up money and promoting our legends. In the meantime, take care all. See you soon. Bye-bye.